Assalamualaikum and hi to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Hamizah. We are from Group 2 and my group members are Khairi, Naina and Shazwani. The title of our presentation is Tadlis and Amanah in e-commerce platforms, a case study of TikTok and Shopee. Before I begin, let me introduce myself. My name is Darwisha Agnia Bidikaranha and I will be explaining about online reviews and how the concept of Tadlis and Amanah are related to online reviews. Online reviews refer to comments, ratings, and feedback shared by customers based on their experience with a product or service. These reviews are commonly found on e-commerce platforms such as TikTok Shop and Shopee, where buyers can give their opinions after purchasing a product. Online reviews usually help other consumers before making a buying decision, as they can see whether a product is good or not, worth buying or not. In today's digital era, online reviews plays a very important role in influencing consumer behavior. Many buyers depend on this review to decide whether to trust a seller or purchase a product. Because of this, online reviews have become an important part of the e-commerce system, especially in platforms like TikTok Shop and Shopee. However, online reviews are not always completely honest. This is where issues such as Tadlis can occur. In Islamic muamalat, Tadlis refers to deception or hiding the true condition of something in a transaction. In the context of online reviews, Tadlis happen when there are fake reviews, paid reviews, or misleading information given to make a product look better than it actually is. For example, some sellers may buy positive reviews or hide product defects to attract more buyers. This can mislead consumers and cause unfairness in online transaction. On the other hand, Amanah means honesty, trustworthiness, and responsibility in delivering information. In online reviews, Amanah is shown where buyers give honest feedback based on their real experience, and when sellers provide accurate product description without hiding any defects. Honest review help other consumers make better decisions and build trust between buyers and sellers. Therefore, both Tadlis and Amanah are very important concepts in online reviews. Tadlis should be avoided because it involves deception, while Amanah should be practiced to ensure fairness, honesty, and trust in e-commerce platforms such as TikTok Shop and Shopee. Next, I would like to hand over the presentation to my friend Naina.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurnaina Marlina binti Omar. My matrix number is 2025 20 40 22. TikTok is one of the social media that is often used by all levels of society, regardless of race, religion, descent, and gender. TikTok is used to watch short videos, whether in terms of entertainment, music, short talks, and so on. Not just watching, but people can also create videos according to their desired creativity. In early 2021, the application began to release new access, namely, users can buy and sell in TikTok, which is called TikTok Shop. This is because users can upload short videos in the form of advertisements or to promote them. Apart from buying, TikTok also gives users the opportunity to make review. This facility can further increase a buyer's trust in buying the item. Influencers who have many followers are one of those who are considered important. This is because by using influencers, sellers can attract more buyers. Therefore, many sellers started using influencers to review an item or promote them. Online reviews are likened to the word of mouth communication because someone who has purchased the product will comment on the product, whether positive or negative, its advantages or disadvantages. In this way, someone who is going to make a purchase can read previous reviews to be used as a reference about the seller's service, the quality of the goods, and so on. Online reviews have a lot of impact on both sellers and buyers. In addition to increasing buyer trust, sellers can improve their weakness if they receive comments that are not satisfied with what is given. Every review given must be in accordance to the Sharia perspective, especially in the concept of amanah and tadlis. Trust and trustworthiness are synonymous words when discussing about personality traits that lead to positive expectation. Therefore, every reviewer should use the concept of trust in every review they give. This is because the reviewer is responsible in every review they make. Reviewers cannot give fake reviews to keep the sellers happy or are afraid the sellers will lose customers in the future. Reviewers also cannot give fake review because dissatisfaction or envy towards the seller. On the seller's side, they cannot force a buyer to make a review or services provided. Next, Tadlis is not only directed at the seller but can be also directed at the buyer. For example, a reviewer has defects of product received and then give good reviews. This is not allowed because this can have an impact to the next buyer and make the seller unaware of their mistakes. In addition, influencers promote the item dishonestly. Some sellers pay influencers to give positive review on the product they sell. All of this falls into the category of tadlis and is not allowed in Islam. In short, every review given must be based on trust and avoid tadlis. The goal is not to give false hope to the buyer and sellers got blessings in their transaction. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Shazani binti Muhammad Fadzil. My matrix number is 2025873704. So now let's move to the Shopee. The first one for the introduction and market impact. For the core platform, Shopee is launched in 2015, which is connect millions of buyers and sellers across Southeast Asia and Taiwan. Second, for the economic impact, it helps small and medium-sized enterprises like SMEs expand globally. And the third one is determined by system usability, application effectiveness, and error reduction. So now, let's look the key features and also transaction process. In this key features and transaction process, it have 3 points, which is security assurance, integrated system, and also feedback system. So for the security assurance, which is features the Shopee guarantee system, escrow or holding fund, and authenticity verification in Shopee Mall. So the second one, which is integrated system, it is include a digital wallet like a Shopee Pay and real-time logistic tracking. So the last point, which is feedback system, it is star or video reviews serve as social proof that directly influences shop reputation. Moreover, it is also include Islamic perspective on digital muamalah, which is a transaction. So point number 1, core principle, which is mutual trust and integrity. The second point is seller's responsibility, which is obligated to provide transparent information, including accurate visual descriptions, which is image, physical specification, and actual stock status without any manipulation. So for the third point, which is buyer's responsibility, it is required to be committed to the payment process and strictly prohibited from abusing the return policy for illegitimate person gain. For the fourth point, which is a platform's responsibility, it is Shopee's management bears a major trust, which is Amanah, to manage transaction funds and protect users' personal data fairly and also transparently. In addition, there are also strict prohibition in the Shopee's case, which is the practice of Tadlis. And for this idea, it have 2 points, which is forms of digital Tadlis and also legal status hukum. So for the forms of digital Tadlis, it is concealing product defects, excessively editing product image to be misleading, selling counterfeit goods under genuine brands names, or purchasing fake reviews to artificially boost shop rating. And for the legal status, which is hukum, and the status is haram and also known as forbidden. It is because this practice undermines the principle of mutual concerns in business and denies buyers their right to know the actual quality of the goods. Lastly, the function of honest feedback, which is the value of transparency. Honest reviews that are free from elements of Tadlis do not only exist others' bias, but also serve as an essential tool for merchants to rectify product flaws and improve organizational performance.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Karim Humaira binti Muhammad Aswad. Today I will present on the Sharia status of online review. In e-commerce, star rating and comments are very important if we want to buy anything. From the perspective of Islamic finance or muamalat, the basic ruling for giving a product review is mubah, which means permissible. This is because it serves as nasihah or sincere advice to help others and ensure market transparency. However, the status can change. If we write an honest review, for example, exposing a hidden defect that a seller is hiding, the ruling rises to mustahab or even obligatory. Why? Because it is a social responsibility to protect consumer rights from deception. This transparency is crucial to ensure that buying and selling happen with mutual consent. On the other hand, if we intentionally lie for profit, the ruling becomes absolutely haram. Practicing or buying fake reviews, like giving 5 stars without ever using the product, is a form of deception called tadlis. In Islam, this is compared to buy and najash or bearing false witness because we are creating fake demand to trick other buyers. Lastly, spamming reviews or posting blank pictures just to collect coins is also unethical because it damages the rating system. So, to compare with Sharia, our review must have 3 things. Firstly is accountability, second is truthfulness, and lastly is justice. Remember, every review we type on the internet will be questioned in the hereafter. So let's be ethical consumer. That's all from me.